Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talk Lucy. I'm so happy you're here with us today, ready to learn some real, practical English.
Hey everyone, it's great to be back. I've got my coffee, I'm feeling good, and I'm excited for today's lesson.
Same here. I was actually thinking about how often I use today's words in daily life. I use them when I'm shopping, when I'm talking to friends, even when I'm arguing with my family.
That's so true. Today we're talking about that. These and those. Small words, but super important.
Yes! By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly when to use that, these, and those. You'll be able to point to things, describe things, and sound much more natural in conversations.
And here's a question for you. Which one is more confusing for you? These or those? Or maybe that? Let us know in the comments.
And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Talk Lucy so you never miss an episode. We post lessons that help you speak real English with confidence.
Alright, let's jump right into the lesson and start with the basics.
Okay, let's begin with the foundation. That, these, and those are demonstratives. We use them to point to things. The simple idea is distance and number.
Right. So first, let's talk about number. That is singular. These and those are plural.
Exactly. So the basic structure is demonstrative plus noun. For example, that car, these shoes, those houses.
Here are some clear examples. That book is interesting. These cookies are delicious. Those mountains are beautiful. That movie was boring. These questions are easy.
Great examples. Now let's talk about distance. That is for something far from you. These are for things near you, and plural. Those are for things far and plural.
So if I'm holding two pens in my hand, I say, these pens are mine, because they're near me and plural.
Yes. And if I see two cars across the street, I say, those cars are expensive, they're far away, and plural.
What about that? If I see one house across the street, I say, that house is huge.
Perfect. Now let's make it more personal. Imagine you're at home. You're holding your phone. You can say, these apps are useful. Or if you're pointing at one picture on the wall far from you, you say, that picture is beautiful.
Let's ask our listeners something. Look around you right now. Can you say one sentence with these? Maybe, these headphones are comfortable. Say it out loud.
And now try one sentence with those. Maybe look out the window and say, those trees are tall. Practice speaking. It really helps your fluency.
Now let's talk about negative sentences. You can say, that isn't my bag, or these aren't my keys, or those aren't your shoes.
Notice the verb. With that, we use is or isn't. With these and those, we use are or aren't, because these and those are plural.
Can you make a negative sentence with those? For example, those aren't my problems. Try it. 2.
And one with these. Maybe these aren't fresh. Think about food in your fridge.
So, quick summary. That is singular and far. These are plural and near. Those are plural and far. Simple, right?
Now let's build on that. We can also use that, these, and those without a noun when it's clear what we're talking about.
Oh yes, this is common in conversation. For example, someone gives you a cookie and you say, these are amazing. You don't need to say, these cookies are amazing if it's obvious.
Exactly. Or if I'm watching a football game and I see two bad plays, I might say, those were terrible. I don't need to say, those plays were terrible.
So in real life, we often drop the noun. The structure becomes demonstrative plus verb. Like, that was crazy, or these look great.
Let's do a mini dialogue. Imagine we're shopping.
Okay,
I'm holding two jackets and I say, which ones do you like?
I like these. They're stylish.
Then I point to two jackets across the store and say, what about those?
No, those are too expensive.
See? Very natural. Now let's talk about informal use. In spoken English, we often use that to refer to a situation.
Yes, like when someone tells you a story and you say, that's amazing. You're not pointing to a thing. You're reacting to an idea.
Or, that was awkward. You're talking about an experience.
In more formal writing, you might be more specific. Instead of saying, that was surprising, you might say, the result was surprising. But in conversation, that is totally fine.
Quick practice for you. Think about your day yesterday. Can you say one sentence with, that was? For example, that was exhausting.
First tip, always check if the noun is singular or plural. Second, think about distance, near or far. Third, in conversation, don't be afraid to drop the noun if it's clear. And operator.
Write one sentence in the comments using these without a noun. For example, these are so cute. We'd love to read your examples.
So, to review this section, we can use that, these, and those with nouns or alone. We use them for things and also for situations or ideas.
Now let's move to another important use. We often use those to talk about things in the past or things we feel distant from emotionally.
Oh, that's interesting. Like, those were the days. That means the past, usually with nostalgia.
Exactly. Or someone might say, those times were difficult. We're talking about the past, not physical distance.
And with that, we often use it to summarize something negative or surprising. For example, that was a mistake.
Yes. Let's imagine a situation. You try to cook a new recipe. It goes very wrong. You taste it and say, that was a disaster.
Or you look at old photos and say, those were fun times.
Notice the feeling. Those can create emotional distance. Sometimes it sounds nostalgic, sometimes serious.
Let's talk about politeness. If someone shows you something near you, you usually say, these look great, not those look great, because those can feel distant.
Good point. Tone matters too. If you say, those clothes, with a certain tone, it can sound critical.
Yes, like those shoes, it can sound like you don't like them.
So be careful with your voice. Try to sound warm and friendly.
Let's do a mini practice. I'll say a situation, and you say a sentence out loud. You see fireworks in the sky, far away.
You can say, those are beautiful.
You're holding 3 books in your hands.
These are heavy.
Your friend tells you they got a new job.
That's amazing.
Great. Speak out loud with us. It helps your pronunciation and confidence.
So, structurally again, that plus singular noun or idea. These plus plural near nouns. Those plus plural far nouns or past situations.
Keep that structure in your mind, and you'll be fine.
Now let's talk about common mistakes. Don't worry, we all make them.
Oh, yes. Even native speakers sometimes mix things up in fast speech.
First common mistake, using that with plural nouns. For example, that cars are fast. That's wrong.
Correct version. Those cars are fast, because cars is plural and far.
The reason it's wrong is number agreement. That is singular. Cars is plural. They must match.
Second mistake. Saying, these is good. That's incorrect.
Correct. These are good. Because these is plural. So we need are.
Third mistake. Confusing near and far. For example, pointing to something in your hand and saying, those are mine.
It sounds strange because those suggest distance. If it's in your hand, say, these are mine.
Another funny mistake is emotional. Imagine your friend shows you their new haircut and you say, those are interesting. It sounds like you don't like it.
Yes, tone plus word choice can change meaning. Better to say, that looks great, if it's one haircut.
Practice time. I'll say a wrong sentence. You fix it. That apples are fresh.
You should say, those apples are fresh.
Next, these is my favorite songs. 10.
Correct. These are my favorite songs.
Remember, mistakes are normal. Don't feel embarrassed.
Absolutely. Every mistake is a step forward. Keep practicing, and you'll improve.
Now, let's do a quick interactive quiz.
Choose the correct sentence. Situation 1. You're holding 2 cups. A. Those cups are dirty. B. These cups are dirty.
The correct answer is B. These cups are dirty. They're near you.
Situation 2. You see mountains far away. A. Those mountains are beautiful. B. These mountains are beautiful.
Correct answer. A. Those mountains are beautiful.
Situation 3. Your friend tells you they passed an exam. A. That's great. B. Those are great.
Correct. A. That's great. We're reacting to a situation.
Situation 4. You're talking about your childhood. A. These were hard times. B. Those were hard times.
Better answer B. Those were hard times. It refers to the past.
Say the correct answers out loud. It really helps you remember.
You can also change the tone. That's great can sound excited or sarcastic. Intonation matters.
Now your challenge. Write 2 sentences in the comments. One with these and one with those. Be creative.
And remember, real conversation is more important than perfection. Just try.
All right, let's wrap up. Today we learned how to use that, these, and those in real English conversations.
We covered 3 main ideas: number and distance, using them without nouns, and using them for past situations or emotional distance.
You practiced positive sentences, negative sentences, and real-life reactions like, "That's amazing," and "Those were the days."
Now think about your daily life. Where can you use these words today? At work? At school? At home? Huh?
We're so proud of you for practicing with us. Keep going, keep speaking, and don't be afraid of small mistakes.
What was the most useful part of today's lesson for you? Tell us in the comments.
Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Talk Lucy for more real English lessons.
Thanks for spending time with us today. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep believing in your English. See you next time.